Welcome to The Psychology of Compliance, where we explore why we often say yes, even when our inner voice is screaming no. Have you ever found yourself agreeing to something you didn't truly want to do? Perhaps signing a petition on the street, or nodding along when a waiter suggests an extra dessert. From buying things we don't need to agreeing to favors we can't handle, compliance subtly shapes much of human behavior. Today, we'll explore the psychology of compliance, the subtle forces that guide our decisions, often without us realizing it. Stay till the end, because we'll try an interactive activity that reveals how easily we can all be influenced. First, let's define what compliance truly means in the world of psychology. In psychology, compliance means changing one's behavior in response to a direct request from another person. It's not the same as obedience, which involves authority, or conformity, which involves fitting in with a group. For example, compliance is when a salesperson asks you to try a sample and you say yes. Obedience is a soldier following a command, while conformity is laughing because everyone else does, even if you don't find it funny. Compliance often happens through persuasive techniques, subtle psychological cues that trigger automatic responses. These techniques tap into our inherent biases and social wiring, making us more susceptible to requests. Now, let's delve into some classic experiments that first uncovered the mechanisms of compliance. The Milgram experiment in 1963 revealed shocking insights into obedience to authority. Volunteers were instructed to administer electric shocks to a learner who was actually an actor for incorrect answers. Despite hearing screams, an astonishing 65% continued to the maximum voltage, simply because an authority figure told them to. This revealed how authority and legitimacy influence compliance. People obeyed because they trusted the system and the person in charge. The Milgram experiment, while controversial for its ethics, profoundly changed our understanding of human behavior under pressure. Next, let's look at the foot in the door experiment by Friedman and Fraser in 1966. Homeowners first agreed to display a small sticker about safe driving. Weeks later, they were more likely to agree to a large, ugly billboard, all because they'd already said yes once. This simple principle, start small to get big, is the backbone of modern persuasion. It highlights how a small initial commitment can pave the way for much larger requests, a technique widely used in sales and marketing. These experiments lay the groundwork for understanding the powerful principles that govern our compliance. Now, let's explore Robert Cialdini's 6 key principles that drive compliance with real-world examples. First up is reciprocity. You gave, I owe. Think about free samples at supermarkets. You get a taste, and you feel an urge to buy, even if you didn't plan to. Pause for a second. Recall the last time someone gave you something small. Did you feel a subtle pressure to return the favor? That's reciprocity at work, a powerful social norm that encourages mutual exchange. Next, commitment and consistency. I've already said yes. Once we commit, we want to stay consistent with our self-image and previous actions. Signing a petition, for instance, can later make us more likely to donate money to the same cause. This principle is why many organizations seek small initial commitments, knowing it leads to larger ones. Third is social proof. Everyone else is doing it. Online reviews, laugh tracks in sitcoms, or bestseller labels all leverage this principle. Humans are wired to follow the crowd, especially in uncertain situations, believing that if others are doing it, it must be right. Think about a street scene where one person looks up at the sky. Soon, everyone else is staring upward too. Fourth, authority. The expert knows best. We trust doctors, leaders, or even people in uniforms, often without questioning their directives. Ads saying 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this brand are a classic example, leveraging perceived expertise to influence our choices. This principle is deeply ingrained, stemming from our societal structures and upbringing. Fifth is liking. I say yes to people I like. Similarity, compliments, and attractiveness all build liking, making us more receptive to requests. Salespeople often mirror your tone or body language to build unconscious rapport, making you more likely to agree. This subtle connection makes us feel more comfortable and trusting, lowering our guard. Finally, scarcity. Don't miss out. Phrases like, only 2 seats left, or offer expires tonight, trigger a fear of loss, a powerful motivator in human behavior. We perceive things as more valuable when their availability is limited, driving us to act quickly. These 6 principles are constantly at play around us, influencing our decisions in countless ways. Understanding them is the first step to making more conscious choices. But what about the ethical implications of using these powerful techniques? While these principles can be used for good, they can also be exploited for manipulation. Psychologists adhere to strict ethical guidelines, prioritizing well-being and avoiding harm. Beneficence, non-maleficence, integrity, and respect for dignity are core tenets. It's crucial to distinguish between ethical influence, where both parties benefit, and manipulation, which exploits vulnerabilities. Being aware of these principles helps us protect ourselves from unwanted influence and make informed decisions. Let's consider some real-world scenarios where compliance techniques are frequently used. In marketing, limited-time offers and celebrity endorsements are common. Sales often use the foot in the door by asking for a small commitment before a larger purchase. Even in personal relationships, offering a small favor can make someone more inclined to help you later. Understanding these applications allows us to navigate social interactions more effectively, both as influencers and as those being influenced. Now for our interactive activity. Think about a recent situation where you said yes, but wished you hadn't. Which of Cialdini's principles do you think was at play? Was it reciprocity, commitment, social proof, authority, liking, or scarcity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights help us all learn and grow. This exercise highlights how pervasive these influences are in our daily lives. By recognizing them, we gain a powerful tool for self-awareness and better decision-making. So, the next time you feel that subtle nudge to say yes, take a moment to consider why. Is it a genuine desire, or is one of these powerful psychological principles at play? Like if this resonates with you, share this video with a friend who might benefit and subscribe for more psychology insights. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the fascinating world of compliance. Stay curious.